If you're in sales and you're looking for a bigger market, bigger commissions, and a product that actually changes lives, this is your moment. Over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to walk you through where the solar market is headed, why the financial upside for reps right now is unlike anything we've ever seen before, how solar actually solves real problems for homeowners, and why the team you choose will make or break your income this year. I'm Paddy from Pure Solar, and I build and lead solar sales teams that win the right way. Clean installs, clean deals, and a clean reputation. Right now, the solar market is exploding. We just came off another record-setting year globally, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. In 2024, renewables added around 700 gigawatts worldwide, and solar made up more than 3/4 of that growth. And by the end of this decade, solar is projected to be the largest renewable energy source on the planet. This is not just a feel-good stat, it means predictable demand and career durability for anyone who plants their flag now. Here in the US, the momentum is just as strong. The first quarter of 2025 ranked as one of the biggest quarters on record, with over 10 gigawatts installed, and nearly 70% of all new electricity generating capacity came from solar. Even as policies shift from state to state, the pipeline is real and growing. What's driving that? It comes down to two things. First, demand is skyrocketing. Electricity consumption is hitting record highs thanks to things like AI data centers, electrification, and hotter summers. That means bigger bills, which means homeowners are actively looking for a way to protect themselves. Second, prices keep climbing. Residential electricity rates have gone up by double-digit percentage in just a few years, and that kind of pressure compounds. Yes, policies change, but even with those shifts, the long-term outlook is tens of gigawatts added every single year through 2030. If you can adapt, this isn't a challenge, it's a gold mine. Now let's talk about what that means for you financially. Solar isn't just some low-ticket impulse buy. It's a high-value, consultative sales that solves a 25-year cash flow problem for a family. That's why top performers are earning life-changing commissions. One good closer can turn 8 to 12 installs a month into a six-figure or even multi-six-figure year. But here's where people go wrong. They chase the highest payout without checking if the operations team can actually deliver. Big promises with sloppy fulfillment will kill your referrals, your reputation, and your pipeline. The pros who win treat this like a business. They track the numbers, show rates, close rates, installs, clawbacks, because you can't fix what you're not measuring. They learn financing inside and out so they can match the homeowner situation, not just push the loan that pays the most. You have to build a system for prospecting, running clean consultations, handling objections, and generating referrals after the installation. And you never forget the ethics equals earnings, because clean deals stick and bad ones cancel. So what exactly are we selling here? For homeowners, the biggest value is bill predictability. Utility rates have been climbing, and locking in a fixed solar payment or dramatically reducing the portion of the bill they owe to the utility is real cash flow protection. Add in 30% federal tax credit, which is about to expire, and the math gets even better. If you pair solar with storage, you're giving families backup during power outages, protection from peak rates, and a level of energy control that they've never had before. Studies show that a home with solar sells for around 10% higher than a home without, and sells faster. Something that home buyers are increasingly looking for as energy costs continue to rise. But here's the part that most salespeople overlook. None of this matters if you're on the wrong team. Policies change, rates move, the market shifts, a great team adapts quickly with new scripts, updated pricing, and financing solutions tailored to what's working now. They have the operational excellence to get service done fast, designs approved, inspections passed, and PTO secured without headaches. They have a bench of financing options so you can actually serve the homeowner's needs. And they have a reputation built on transparency and compliance, which protects both the customer and your career. And my team, we run a tight weekly pipeline system so you always know exactly where you're losing time or deals. We create market-specific talk tracks so you're selling a bill replacement and a resilience plan, not just a shiny gadget. Our operations are airtight from the first appointment to PTO, and our culture is built on discipline, data, and doing the right thing for the customer, because that's how you build longevity and referrals in this industry. When you put it all together, here's what it looks like. Every week, you're prospecting intentionally, setting quality appointments with homeowners who actually want a solution, running consultations that frame the problem and the opportunity in plain English, and then closing cleanly with options that fit the homeowner's goals. You stay in touch during the install process, you make sure they're happy, and when permission to operate hits, you ask for the referral. Done right, solar becomes one of the most recession-resistant sales in home services space, because people can skip a remodel, but they can't skip their power bill. You're taking a cost they can't avoid and turning it into an asset strategy. If you're a sharp salesperson who's ready to win in a growing market and do it the right way, this is your window. The demand is here, the incentives are here, and the homeowners who make the move now will thank you for years to come. I'm building the next wave of top performers. If you want mentorship, real systems, and a team that installs clean, here's what to do. Drop the word solar in the comments and tell me your market, or click the link in the description to apply. We'll review, and if it's a fit, we'll invite you to a live training. I'm Paddy. Let's help families take control of their power, and let's build your best year yet. I'll see you inside.